Let's jump right in. If you're lucky enough to call Hastings home, we've got a fantastic explainer for you today. We're breaking down the latest Local 10 update published by HastingsNow.com. So, I want you to picture your absolute perfect week. Are you cheering on the local team? Maybe sipping a wildly creative themed latte, or getting the kids out of the house for some soccer. Whatever your vibe is, we're about to take a curated tour of local events that's going to make your August pretty spectacular. And man, the week is starting off flawlessly. If you step outside this morning, sure, you might catch a little patchy fog early on, but after that burns off, we're talking gorgeous, bright sunshine for Sunday, August 2nd, hitting a perfect high right around 82 degrees. Tonight's going to be clear, cooling down to a super comfortable 59. It's basically the perfect excuse to get out and soak up the community.
Okay, let's dive into the agenda. We've got Sunday Fun Day in Hastings, local flavors and wellness, kids programs and family, and finally, community events and connections.
Kicking things off with Section 1, Sunday Fun Day in Hastings featuring playoff baseball and patio music.
All right, for all the local baseball diehards out there, here is exactly where you need to be today. The Hastings Hawks are hitting the road for a massive playoff game over in Elko. First pitch is slated for 2 p.m. this afternoon. Honestly, if you want to spend your 82-degree Sunday afternoon cheering on the hometown squad, this is absolutely the move.
And let me tell you, they are carrying some serious momentum right now. The update says Hastings enters the game following a 4-1 playoff opening victory over New Ulm. I mean, that's exactly how you want to kick off a playoff run, right? Now, just a quick heads up, the official announcement didn't list the admission details for the Elko game, so you might want to double-check the Hawks' official updates for any last-minute specifics before you head out.
But hey, if a more relaxed, kickback, and chill kind of Sunday is what you're after, we've got you covered there too. From noon until 3 p.m. today, the Jeff Gavin Band is playing live on the 328 Grill Patio, right over at the Hastings Golf Club. Whether you're grabbing a bite or just want to soak up some live tunes in the sun, it's a stellar afternoon plan. The announcement didn't mention a cover charge or needing reservations, so it sounds like a really laid-back vibe. Moving right along to Section 2, Local Flavors and Wellness, covering coffee, yoga, and flights. First up on the flavor front, a quick schedule shift. If you've been counting down the days to Froth & Cork's monthly flight, take note, because it's officially been rescheduled to Monday, August 3rd. And what's kind of fun about this is they haven't spilled the beans on the exact service hours, the price, or even what's included yet. So it's basically a total surprise waiting for you at the shop tomorrow.
Now, what's really interesting is the sheer level of creativity brewing over at Geek Haven Coffee this month. For August, they're rolling out 2 legendary lattes. On one hand, you have a brand new Pokemon-themed drink, and on the other, a drink inspired by Magic the Gathering and The Hobbit. I mean, which nerdy flavor profile are you going with? You'll have to pop in to see the exact ingredients, when they're available, and the pricing, but man, coffee lovers and gaming fans definitely have something to be excited about.
To balance out those legendary lattes, let's talk wellness for a second. Spiral Yoga just dropped an incredible lineup of specialty classes for August. We're looking at Deep Stretch at 4 p.m. on both August 3rd and the 24th. Then there's BKYD Yoga at 9 a.m. on August 16th, followed by an outdoor gentle yoga session at 1 p.m. that very same day. They've also got a Family Flow at 11 a.m. on August 30th, plus a Thursday restorative option. You'll definitely want to pull up the current Spiral Yoga schedule to lock in your spots, confirm locations, and check prices.
All right, Section 3, Kids Programs and Family. We're talking dance, soccer, and health. $75. That is an absolutely incredible value for local sports. That's the cost for the HFC United Summer Soccer Camp, kicking off this Monday and running through Thursday, August 6th over at Todd Field. This camp is set up for players from U5 all the way up to U12, with age-specific session times. Registration is required, and honestly, they didn't say how many spots are left, so if you've got a young athlete at home, you're going to want to jump on the HFC United page ASAP to secure their spot. And speaking of securing spots, Jan's School of Dance is already registering students for their 2026 to 2027 programs. So the crucial takeaway here is that class capacities fill up fast. In fact, their preschool program is already completely full. But don't worry, they do still have openings across several other age groups. If your kiddo is interested in dance this coming year, head over to the Jan's School of Dance website, like today, to see what's available before those fill up too.
We also want to shine a light on a really vital community health resource. On Monday, August 17th, from 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., Hastings Family Service is hosting a child vaccination clinic at 301 2nd Street East.
It's just $21 for uninsured or underinsured kids, and it's completely free for qualifying American Indian or Alaska Native children, as well as those on medical assistance, Minnesota Care, or prepaid medical assistance programs. The biggest thing to know here is that the listing explicitly states no child will be turned away just because of an inability to pay. Eligible kids just need to bring a parent or legal guardian with them.
Wrapping up with Section 4, Community Events and Connections, Giving Back and Getting Out.
Before we get to the big citywide stuff, calling all green thumbs, Hastings Family Service is hosting a perennial plant fundraiser this Tuesday, August 4th, from 9 a.m. right up until noon. All you have to do is bring a cash or check donation to the HFS building at 301 2nd Street East, and you get to take home some gorgeous perennial plants. It's such an awesome way to spruce up your garden while backing a really fantastic local cause.
Now, beyond all the great fundraisers and local business specials, I want to emphasize the number 3, because there are exactly 3 major City of Hastings events happening this coming week that are all about bringing the whole community together.
Let's see how this builds chronologically. Starting Tuesday evening, from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m., you can head over to Lions Park for National Night Out. Then, the very next day, Wednesday, Lions Park is hosting Rec, Art, Police from noon to 1:30 p.m. And to top it off, Thursday night from 6 to 8:30 p.m., get yourself down to the beautiful downtown riverfront for Music Plus Market. That one is totally free and wide open to all ages. So that's 3 straight days of top-tier community engagement.
Because there's just so much going on, I want to leave you with this golden piece of advice straight from HastingsNow.com. If you only click one, use the City of Hastings events calendar to plan the coming week. Seriously, that calendar is your ultimate local toolkit. It houses all 3 of those incredible community events we just talked about in one official spot, making it super easy to coordinate your week.
And that wraps up our explainer for today. From playoff baseball and patio music this afternoon, to themed lattes, soccer camps, and riverside markets later in the week, your local calendar is absolutely packed. So the only question left to ask is, how will you spend your Hastings week? Which of these local events are you going to hit up first? Get out there, soak up that 82-degree sunshine, and really dive into your community. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll catch you in the next one.